Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here in episode 55 of our Pokemon Pearl playthrough. We are here in the deep confines, recesses of Mount Coronet, because in the past couple episodes, we met up with Cyrus at the Galactic headquarters in Veilstone City, told us he has this big plan at the top of this mountain to try to reshape the world or make a new world or something like that, so I don't like the sound of that. I'm going to put a stop to this guy. So we're here with our good old team of Pokemon, as you know them and love them. Actually, we're going to put Gary up to the front. I lied. I didn't heal. We'll do it in a minute. Anyway, Gary is up first, our level 41 Gyarados, holding Soft Sand with a naive nature. He is an intimidating Pokemon, as you can tell. Waterfall, Earthquake, Ice Fang, and Surf. Next, we've got Egbert, our Togetic at level 42, holding Quick Claw. He is a naughty Pokemon with the Hustle ability. We have Metronome, Psychic, Water Pulse, and Fly. Next, we've got Arbok at level 42, not holding anything. I gotta give him a Citrus Berry. He is a hardy Pokemon with Intimidate as well. The moveset is Fire Fang, Fissure, Toxic, and Glare. Next, we got Keaton, our level 42 Heracross, holding Dread Plate. He is a Lax Pokemon with Guts ability. And the moves are Night Slash, Aerial Ace, Strength, and Rock Smash. Next is Shelly, our mobile Pokemon Center, our level 42 Blissey. She needs a Citrus Berry as well. She is a docile Pokemon with the Serene Grace ability. And Thunderbolt, Rock Climb, Copycat, and Soft Boiled. And last but not least, Soul, our Weavile at level 42, holding them black glasses, looking all shady. He has a naive nature. Pressure is the ability of choice, and we got Night Slash, Icy Wind, Cut, and Rock Smash. Alright, so first thing we gotta do is fire off a few Citrus Berries at the old team before continuing too much further into this mountain. This place is pretty maze-like. I might get a little bit sidetracked here and there. I think the path I'm on right now is what takes us back towards Celestic Town, and it's sort of like a one-way trip because you have to push a strength boulder to go this certain way, and once you push it one way, you can't push it back the other way, so you get kind of stuck, and I'm hoping not to get caught by doing that by mistake. Alright, we're all healed up, and let's get a move on. I'm assuming, I'm moving down this way. I think this might be the way to go. Well, we got a wild encounter. Is it worth the experience points? Is it a shiny? It's no shiny, but it's kind of worth the experience. So, speaking of experience, I just had an experience of my own. Nothing amazing. I just did another Pokemon lure session over at the Pokestop across the street for Pokemon Go. I need to start using some of these Lepa berries that we've harvested up, looks like. And nothing too amazing popped up. It was the clear skies kind of weather, sunny weather, so I was hoping for maybe, in a pinch, a Trapinch. That would have been nice to get. I'm currently trying to walk my Trapinch to get up to Vibrava and then Flygon. No Trapinch, unfortunately, but I'll be heading out in a little while for my adventures throughout the day. Could find one during the day if the sun holds out, which would be kind of cool. I did get things such as... what were some rarities? Well, a Numel showed up. What else did I get? I could even just check and see what was recently caught, but nothing amazing to really write home about. Just kind of standard encounters. Almost at level 42 with Gary here. Alright, so let's go ahead and Lepa Berry up. Now, I gotta remember, after this episode, I have to do all of this healing. I need more waterfalls back. So I don't waste too much time on screen doing all this. Now, there's gotta be hidden items here. Hang on, let's switch back to our item finder. There is something nearby. It is in that little rock up ahead. Okay, so we're going to smash this, smash the one up to the right, and then in behind we should find our hidden item. And look, there's more path down here too. There's so much in this place, it's crazy. You ever do that when you're playing a game, and there's all these twisting turns and different paths and stuff, like basically a lot of branching, different locations you can go to. Another item down here. It's in that rock on the top, looks like. And so they're like, say, 2 or 3 ways you can go at one point. You find yourself second-guessing when you go down a path you go a little bit too far. You think, this has to be the proper way to go. There's no way this would be a dead end. So you go back, choose another path. That path tends to take you even further. And now you're triple-guessing, you're third-guessing. Like, I don't know what way to go. And then you find yourself indecisive on what path to actually follow through with. I get like that. Like right now, I'm not sure. Even though I have played through these games before, well, this game, Pearl, I haven't played Diamond, but same layout, of course, I find myself wondering, I don't know which way to go. But go we shall. Let's grab this item. Another wild encounter. And as we do this, I can say, although you probably have already seen it on the channel at this point, because I am doing these Pearl episodes well in advance of the actual upload. I'm doing bulk recording, so it's not really bulk recording. I'll talk a little bit about that in a moment, but I have assembled a pretty decent deck in Pokemon TCG Online, and I'm quite happy with how it's turning out. I will show you that. Well, I probably will have already shown you that on the channel. If not, you'll see it sometime very soon, because it's actually one of the decks I've been working on trying to get the cards for quite a while. I finally have the cards that I need, and it's a pretty cool little deck. Alright, so this here gives us another item that we ain't gonna be using. We're not reviving during this Nuzlocke-ian type thing. Alright, but up this way, what else does this path lead us to? And there was another path back there by the entrance to this little cave area. There's just so much to check out in Mount Coronet. Are we even going to make it to the top by the end of today's episode? I doubt it. I mean, it's possible. Where does this take us? Is it just an item, please? No, but there's a guy down there. Now, I think I remember, this cave that he's guarding is what takes us back towards Celestic Town. I think. I'm not sure. Hidden item? Really? I thought there would have been one there with those rocks in the way. Anyway, let's see what this guy's all about after we beat up another wild Pokemon. And isn't this kind of cruel? Like, I'm walking through, like, these Pokemon live in this cave. I'm just going through. I could just walk away from these encounters, I guess, but I kind of want the experience, so I'll just keep knocking things down. I'm intimidating you. You can't touch me. And it makes you wonder, why have the Team Galactic guys not been beaten by these wild Pokemon or attacked by these wild Pokemon? Maybe they have. Maybe that's why when you're facing Team Galactic or any other evil team or any other, Pokemon trainer in a cave like this, maybe the reason they don't always have a full team of Pokemon is because some of them have been knocked out by wild encounters at that point. That could be a thing. Even though generally, if you're going to make it this far into the game, into this part of the Pokemon adventure, these high-level Pokemon, you're going to be a decent enough trainer to have your healing items on, in stock, on hand, whatever. So, I don't know. I might just be rambling to fill up time. Who knows? I'm hopelessly lost. Please don't pay attention to a lowly grunt without any Pokemon. So yeah, he's going to block that cave for now. So that must take us back, I believe. We have a Golbat. We haven't used our Ice Fang in a while. Let's do this, Gary. Yeah, see, based on these levels, I could be hitting level 45 before getting to the top of the mountain. If I was going to be doing full-fledged grinding. But I mean, we have more trainers I'm sure to deal with by the end of this adventure up the icy, snowy slopes of Mount Coronet. I was happy to say, even though I did another Pokestop, or a lure Pokestop session across the street, we got the freeze! It wasn't that cold today. It's really nice and sunny, which is very good. I did still have my hoodie on and stuff, just to be safe, I guess. But it was a pretty nice day out, and I'm hoping it continues. Because I have a mission in the game to catch 2 more Oddish or Bellsprout. And if the sun stays out, they should be popping up a bit more often. At least a lot more often than they were during the fighting gym event. Man, I had so many struggles trying to get those Oddish and Bellsprout, and I seem to be getting those missions like every single day, sometimes twice. Alright, let's head on up this way and see where does this path lead us to. I just know this is going to take us further into the mountain, and we should go back and check out the other paths. If so, so be it. I can check out the rest of the mountain another time. You've got Levitate, do you not? I was considering Earthquake. I don't think that's an idea I should go with. Let's just go Waterfall. Nice and stab power. If not knocking you out, then flinching you for sure. Let's see what happens. There you go. I had a feeling. You are a baby Pokemon. And baby Pokemon is something that hasn't come to the Pokemon TCG in quite a little while. It used to, they had baby Pokemon, if you guys aren't familiar, and I'm only vaguely familiar because I never played the game when the baby Pokemon were a thing. I collected the first few sets of cards and kind of fell off of it because no one was really playing the game. And then, not too long ago, with the X and Y base set, I sort of got back into it. And, yeah, so I missed out the whole baby Pokemon part where apparently baby Pokemon have a thing where if you're going to attack a Pokemon that says baby, you gotta flip a coin, and if you get tails, you don't attack it. Seems kind of crazy, wild, weird, doesn't it? Like, I understand, it's a cute little baby Pokemon, you don't want to hurt it and all, but it's a Pokemon battle. You would want to go for your knockouts. I don't know. All I know is David Cohen, one of the world champions from back in the day, his deck was broken, very much. I remember my nephew had it, he got the David Cohen deck from, it's in the wall here, for a Christmas present, I believe. Embor with Cleffa. It was crazy powerful. Cleffa would do a move where you could shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 cards, and if you did, Cleffa falls asleep. It was called Eek! And Cleffa had an ability, or rather a Pokebody at the time, if this Pokemon is asleep, prevent all damage done to it. So, as long as you stayed asleep during that turn after eeking, Cleffa was immune to damage. Kind of broken. And then, of course, you could maybe... I think there was Float Stones in the deck, too. You could Float Stone, retreat. Well, you could actually switch. Did they actually have a Pokemon that could cause switching, too? Maybe. I don't know. All I know is the David Cohen deck was the bane of my existence when I first started getting back into Pokemon TCG. Congratulations, David Cohen. You had a very good deck. Alright, let's switch around into... I'm gonna let Shelly lead the way next, because if she levels up, that's more HP to give out for her soft boils. I can't believe you chased me here! Okay, let's see how tough you are! Let's do it. Again, I'm doing my battle pose. Team Galactic, how many Pokemon have you got? You've got 3, so the rest of yours have been knocked out by wild explosions from anything that blows up here. Hey, that's a fighting type. Shelly, turn tail and run away. We're going to switch someone else in here for you. And I believe Arbok is a good choice. I'm waiting for the day these things are going to have dry skin. That super Fire Fang crunching power. Not crunch is a different move, of course. And look at level 35. I feel like I should have been here sooner somehow. You can't sucker punch my Arbok. Well, I mean, you can. Just don't. Thank you. Are you dry skinned, good sir? Probably not. I didn't know this, but you know how Pokemon have gender differences, like in their physical appearance? Take a look at the cheeks of our good friend Krogan. Oh, not my accuracy. Oh, we're still going to land this anyway, because I want to. Yes! But the cheeks apparently change size if it's male or female. I'm not sure which one has the bigger cheeks or not, but those look kind of average size. If we see a female Krogan, let's see what the gender difference is. So Arbok did lose some accuracy. I might want to pull him out of here. Krogunk, are you male as well? Looks the same size. No, they look bigger? No, they're the same. Okay. I am wrong. Oh, level 38 this time. So with the accuracy down, let's switch into... We got Psychic for Egbert. We can just destroy this thing. So 35, 38. What's the next one going to be? Level 41 Krogunk? Or is he going to have a Toxic Croak? I wonder. Nasty Plot. That's an interesting move, because back in Gen 1... For those of you who do not know, of course, special stat was one stat. Special attack, special defense, they were actually combined just into one. So, you had 2 moves that could improve or increase your special back in Gen 1. We had Growth, which increased it by 1 stage. We had Amnesia, which increased it by 2. So, when they finally decided to do the special, or the physical specials, no, what do you call it? Attack and defense split for the special stat, they made it so that Growth, I'm going to use Metronome. They made it so Growth improved your special attack, and Amnesia greatly improved your special defense. So, at that point, we no longer had something that would increase your special defense, or special attack by 2 stages. Nasty Plot is that very move, however. Alright, let's go for the Water Pulse. Quick Claw activating. So they went for, what was that? They tried to poison me, I think it was? Anyway, we're going to go with Water Pulse. We got the Spikes up. If they had another Pokemon, that would have been a perfect time for Spikes Egbert. Of course, this is their last one. And they're going to try to slash me. Our defense is decently good enough to handle that. Let's go Metronome again. Yeah, Night Slash. Actually, that's Stab. That's a better choice. I think it's the same power and critical hit ratio as well. Alright, let's get Psycho Boost. Now we're locked into Ice Ball. Hustle might help us here, though. So we just get to sit back and watch what happens. Oh, they do poison us. Well, we got plenty of Pekka Berries. We can always just do the healing if need be. Can we land the second Ice Ball? We do have Hustle. Hey, we got it. There we go. Hustle pulls through and helps us for a change. Not the best experience, but whatever. Where'd you get that power? From Metronome. I summon into the power of the cosmos or whatever. Mount Coronet. I might be just a grunt, but even I can tell it has a weird energy. Really? Alright, let's go ahead and... I guess HP-wise we're still okay. I'm just going to throw the Pekka Berry at our little Togetic, see if he can catch it midair, and I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to throw it, and like a dog, see if he catches it in the air. Yeah, he got it! Look at that, sweet. Just imagine it happen. And we're good to go. So, is there an item hidden behind this rock? No. But where are we heading? Actually, there's a Pokemon hiding by this rock. It is Macho. I'm switching. I'm not leaving Shelly in on this thing. Excuse me. I'm going to say probably our best bet would be Gary or Arbok. Let's go Arbok. We can't really do too much to it, but we could try that Fisher and see what happens. I ain't going to glare it. I ain't going to toxic it. This thing could have guts. Now, I think this generation is when they got no guard as well. Actually, that might be perfect. I'm going to try the Fisher. If it lands, I'm going to assume this thing had no guard. Ow. Well, I think I'm going to heal first. Let's go with one of our nice... Oh, wait, Citrus Berry. There's many times that I forget to do that ahead of time. Let's see now. Fisher should do the trick. Gotta love that no guard. I kind of don't. I mean, it's good that all your moves will land, especially if you're going to give it, like, Dynamic Punch, Cross Chop, things that have, like, not fully accurate, or full accuracy. But the fact that Fisher will always hit a no-guard Pokemon is kind of brutal. You know, so that's why I'm not really a fan of the fact that Mega Pidgeot has no guard for its ability. It doesn't really help it that much. Where am I going? Soft-boiled here. It doesn't help it that much. It boosts its, you know, Hurricane and, let's say, Heat Wave if you move tutor that on. But all in all, it's like, it makes it so you'll get hit by everything. Like, for example, Stone Edge would be bad. Rock Wrecker could be a thing too. And it's just like, do you really want to take that kind of hit? I wouldn't. Alright, let's Citrus Berry back up, get our Blissey back into battle readiness. Wonder how much her HP is going to go up by. I'm going to say 7 by the next one. Use one more Citrus and she's good to roll. We've got about 10 minutes left to go. Oh, I was going to talk about how I'm doing bulk recording. Not as bulk as I could be. Like, from what I understand, when people on YouTube do bulk record videos, they'll do, like, say, a whole day's worth. They'll, you know, record for a whole day straight and have all that footage to show off. I'm gonna switch into... Yeah, let's go to Gary. We got the Intimidate. And we got that Surf Attack to take this thing down. So we'll spend an entire day just recording, and then if they have, you know, maybe a trip coming up that week or something, they want to have videos ready to roll, they can schedule them all out. And for me, I've tried doing that before. I feel as though... Like, I'm not even worried about this. I feel as though I should actually wait. Focus. Focus your energy, Gary. Okay, I thought that was critical. That's just regular Intimidate Explosion. Ouch! Well, let's do some more soft-boiling. I kind of want eggs now. Excuse me, alright. But for me, whenever I start doing a bunch of recording all back-to-back, I feel as though I'm not that entertaining. I feel like I kind of get boring and, you know... A lot of times I feel like I'm just reading what's happening on screen, and I figure that's probably not that interesting for you guys to listen to, because you can see what's happening. And me repeating it is not that engaging, I guess. But I mean, I don't know, sometimes I watch other YouTubers, and they kind of just do that, and I don't mind watching them do that. So I'm probably just harder on myself than I really need to be when it comes to, you know, recording process and stuff like that. Say, listen, do you realize you're breaking hearts by being successful? It's your fault Team Galactic's and members are in so much pain. I'm gonna take that as a complimentary fact, actually. I don't know why I gave you that voice, you're female. Galactic Grunt Wurmple. You got this as a Pokemon. At 34! You trained your Wurmple to level 34. Okay then, let's rock climb it. It's going to survive this, I'm sure. Our attack stat is atrociously bad. Look, I thought I would do at least half, though. Do not poison me. Serene Grace works for me, not for you. Look at that, 6 damage. Oh. Maybe Serene Grace is like, no guard in a way. Both Pokemon get the better chance of secondary effects. Probably not, though. Thunderbolt. Now, do you go into Silcoon and Beautifly, perhaps? We got super effective Thunderbolt if you got that. Down goes the Wurmple. And we continue being poisoned. And look how much poison does. Look, if you had 11 HP above 200, that is 30... No, that's 23 and another 11. So that's 34 HP damage. And the Wurmple hit me for, like, what, only, like, I don't know, 4? And it is Beautifly. That's beautiful. It's Thunderbolt. Super effective. Is it a one-hit knockout? Yep. Okay, and I believe the Silcoon should drop just as easily. Maybe. I mean, it's not super effective, but I don't think their special defense should be able to handle too much. We're going to find out here together, though. See, times like that, I did a bit of a pause there, where I'm not talking that much. And I feel if that happens, sometimes I do it just because I'm waiting for something to happen, you know, no big deal. But there's other times I actually run out of things that I feel like I should mention. And I just kind of stop and think, what do I talk about now? So times like that, I feel like, you know, I'm not being entertaining because I'm not saying a thing. Shelly hits level 43. Not bad. Galactic Rebel, she went up by 7 HP, didn't she? I didn't even notice. I said I was going to pay attention, and then I didn't. How about that? Someone's joy is another person's sorrow. Everyone be happy and laughing. How ridiculous. Team Galactic should be doing all the laughing. Haha, I don't think so. Pekka Berry. Heal that poison up. That lucky little Wurmple. And we're gonna let, I think I might as well let Soul lead the way now, get the next level up. So yeah, by the time we get to the top of this mountain, we should probably hit level 45. Follow the counter. Don't be a fighting type. What did I just say? Pretty sure I said Noxie. Okay, let's switch into... Actually, you know who would handle this? I'm going to say Keaton. Keaton's got the old aerial ace, plus bug resist fighting. Not bad. Good call, Professor. Thank you. I appreciate the vote of compliments. What? Vote of confidence is what I meant to say. Other times, I like to ramble, and random words tend to form together in my head. They do like a fusion. Like, think of Ultra Necrozma, basically. They pull an Ultra Necrozma, get all mishy-mashed up inside my head like a bunch of mashed potatoes, and then they just spew out. That sounded gross. Pretend I didn't say that. Or feel free to pretend I said it if you don't find it that gross. I don't care. You're all cool. This is a no-guard Machamp. Machoke, not even a Machamp. A friend of mine recently got a Machamp in Pokemon Go, and he named it the most appropriate name possible. I'm sure many people have done this before, but he named it Goro. If you guys don't know who Goro is, think back to the old, even, you know, recent games, Mortal Kombat, the four-armed fighting dude, who was really crazy powerful back in the day. I remember my brother, I was never a big fan of Mortal Kombat because it was a little bit too excessive, let's say, for my tastes. I'm just going to do Citrus Berry here on Shelly, and then we'll go with a soft boiled. But I remember watching him play through it, and every time he got to Goro would just pick him up with 2 arms, and the other 2 arms just start pounding on the guy. And it's like, that's pretty wild. And I think we had this, the Super Nintendo version where those characters had a lot of dust on their bodies. Dust was flying everywhere, and that was kind of crazy to see. I think, if we checked out everything, hang on, that's got to be a hidden item. Oh yeah. Alright, let's bust this rock. I'm assuming it's the brown rock in behind it, as opposed to the brown rock beside it. I was wrong. I'm gonna bust this one. It's down in the big thing. Big hunk of rock here. What do we find? Well, that's kind of bad too. Now that we know that these things have that much power behind their explosions, I'm actually just gonna run from these Graveler. I don't want to risk a critical explosion taking our Gyarados down. We got a Max Ether, not bad, although I say we have the Lepa Berries. Is that a hidden item beneath us here? It is. Okay, we got to come all the way around and get that. But I think we've checked out everything in this spot. Am I really... I gotta go all the way back. Wait, I might not have to. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna grab this hidden item first of all. Well, first of all, I'm gonna run. Second of all, let's grab that hidden item. It's gonna be a big mushroom. Now, what I'm thinking is to get back up to the exit. See, I can't just get up this way. Is there anything in here that I gotta find? Hang on, I'm gonna check this out. No. Alright, here's the chance I'm willing to take. I'm gonna try an escape rope right now. It should take us to the entrance of this particular cave, not all of Mount Coronet. If I'm correct. Well, I'm just going to go up to a Pokemon Center and heal up, I guess. So, next episode, I will be back I'm gonna, for now, I'm just gonna heal up, head here to Heart Home City, and we're gonna call it a day. So next episode on Monday, I will pick up where we left off at that cave entrance, just to save you guys the time of me backtracking all through everything. I'm gonna run from the wild encounters as well, so that we don't get any extra experience off camera. And yeah, Monday we'll continue our quest through Mount Coronet. Really, what are the chances that I would have left all the way there? Because, I mean, we walked into a cave entrance to get into there. Why would it push us all the way back out there? Anyways, thank you for watching today's episode, folks. If you enjoyed it, of course, I'm just going to save it up right here, actually. I keep forgetting. It was Gen 7, temporarily, where there was an issue of saving inside a Pokemon Center. I'm now just all paranoid of saving in Pokemon Centers, but losing data. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to leave a like down below, and feel free to check out the link in the description to the full playlist to get caught up on all the Pokemon Pearl adventures thus far. Don't forget to come back on Monday, as we might make it to the top of the Spear Pillar, where Cyrus has headed off to pull off his evil, dastardly deeds. And if you want to see some more videos that I have done, check out the links during the outro, and you can also subscribe for some more daily Pokemon content from Professor Chaz. With all that, I am now heading out for the day. Professor Chaz is signing off. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.